But I'm doing this video a little bit differently. I'm going to film this as I see it and as you see it. So welcome to St. Joseph, Missouri, population of about 71,000. So we're heading in on I-229 South. Northbound lanes are actually above us. Kind of a neat way to do this. But I have noticed when I did drive down here for door dashing, I would always lose my cell phone signal underneath this thing. The Missouri River is to my right. And maybe, just maybe, you're interested in actually seeing more of the town. So we're gonna jump off here at 10th Street. And of course, I will be jumping out at spots to see different things. And now we're heading into downtown on 10th Street, which I think the Pony Express Museum is actually over here, so that's pretty cool. So there it is. We'll pull in real fast right here. Welcome to the Museum of the Pony Express. But this one's not actually open today, so bad day to do it. Okay, I'm doing this on purpose, and I think it's funny as hell that there's a detour ahead sign right here. Lafayette Street, I'm from Lafayette. This is the Petit Market, which is now a health center, but that's one of the first things that were ever opened in the town in the 1800s, 1840s. And I'm a big nerd to see things that have like dates on it. So if there's a building with a date on it, I like to look at those. A lot of people walking around down here. Ben Magoon's Delicatessen. Not sure what all this is, but oh, it's a food kitchen. Okay. Red light thoughts. This is an old ass town. Maybe at every red light, I'll just talk about the one thing that comes to mind. This is a National Military Heritage Museum. Got a lot of museums down here. A lot of murals in this town, like Abraham Lincoln is on that mural over there. Now on the corner to the right here is Boudreaux's. So some Cajuns came up here and decided to open a restaurant. Wow, look at that place. Let's see, I'm gonna cut this way. There's the police department, but I wanna check out this place. And it looks like they're turning a lot of the old warehouses into lofts. So that's always good to revitalize downtown. There's a monster church. That's cool. First Presbyterian. Some of these houses are so potentially beautiful. Another church. There's like 5 churches right on this corner. Now we're gonna go down to Francis Street. And I love this building. How cool of a studio would that be? Looks like an old car dealership. Oh, they got old cars inside of it. Welcome to 8th and Felix Street. Felix Street Square, $900,000. They're doing something in this square. See if we can walk around the corner and find something to snack on. There's another mural. Now I know they have the cafe up here, 7th Street Cafe. I've been to a bunch of times. There's Jake's Bar and Grill. I absolutely love American National Bank building. Look at that. And then look at the stairs that go up the fire escape. That is bad. Just walk in to see what we can find. Looks like we got some shops going in. And looks like it's a pretty vibrant little area. Here's Christ Episcopal Church, which is just 1 block down from the other church I told you about. Man, my Mini Cooper would not be a happy camper trying to go up these alleyways. I'll tell you that much. Holy crap. Look at the back of that stained glass window on the back of that church. Looks like these shops are actually closed. Geno's. So it's fun to just look around. So we made it around a city block. Don't know what that is, but it's kind of interesting. That's not a real tree or a real bird. Let's see what else we can find. And we found a place called RC's Lunch Car. Sounds like a winner to me. Will this make it to the where I want to actually try to rank something? Find out. They didn't have chicken tenders. They had some really crazy burgers, some really over-the-top stuff. And it looked interesting. The nachos looked great, but I'm just not in the mood for that. On to the next stop. Oh, RC's didn't do it for me. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for holes in the wall, you know, not fancy places. But let's keep exploring the town. Because I do not want to end up ever going on this channel to Taco Bell or some crappy place like that. My goal in life is to go to interesting places. Let's see what else we got around here. Jesse James home, bank a left. I'm doing this without a map. I'm just driving, seeing what I find. Got a lot of churches in downtown St. Joe. The Frederick Inn Steakhouse and Lounge. I've heard about that place. Why does this place have a castle? Look at that. There's a castle on the corner. I wonder what the castle is now. Attorney at Law. That's an old ass building. Look at that glass front. It's not a horrible thing to kind of drive around some big city, should I say? 70,000 people, that's not small. But if we head over to the main street, oh, and to the right over here is actually the Glore, which the first couple of months I was here, I thought everybody was saying the Gore, G-O-R-E, but it's Glore, G-L-O-R-E. And it was a psych ward. And then now there's a prison here and some other things. And I think you can take a tour of that place. Let me know if I should figure it out and go do it. I wonder what color that car is in front of me. Saw it for a red light. And now we're heading up to the corner where the mall is. That's the video we did a while back. But this is Belt, which will lead us all the way to the northbound side of the city. And then from there, we can go into like some of the subdivisions and neighborhoods, see some of the houses. But I think I'm gonna try something a little bit different because look, there's the Ray Green Hills, and supermarket normally have food in it. Let's go see if this place has some food. I think I was told once upon a time that this has a little restaurant in the back of it. We're gonna find out right now. It's definitely mom and pop. Bingo, fresh deli.
You want your dinner roll?
Yes, please. Gotta have that.
Of course. And do you need utensils?
Yes, please. We got food, and hopefully it's good, and we're gonna test it out, but there was nowhere to sit in there, so we're gonna go jump in the car and feed my face. And look, in Louisiana, I really trust that if you find a mom and pop grocery store, they're probably gonna have some mom and pop food in it. See how it works out in Missouri. Chicken tender ranking. Alrighty. Ooh, they look kind of crispy. They thick. They big, boy. First of all, size matters. They're thick. They're nice and crunchy. I'm gonna say the flavoring is like crispy, crunchy chicken. Tastes like some good homemade fried chicken. Definitely better than the first ones we ever had. Those were just average. No spice whatsoever, but I am in Missouri. So here's the ranking. Nice size, so they get a good score there. It's got some flavor and got some crispiness, so that's good. Not very spicy at all. It's white meat. The first piece was real juicy. The second piece was kind of dry. So that's gonna hurt them a little bit. Overall, so if 5 is absolutely average, if you have to have barbecue sauce with it, it's probably gonna be below 5. So I'm gonna rank that damn chicken tender from Green Hills grocery store. I'm gonna give that one a flat 7. So it wasn't quite 7.5. It's gonna be like moving into the great category. It was really, really good. So that's what it is, 7 on the Green Hills chicken tenders. All the food you can want is on the northbound side of town. Now we're gonna head back into the neighborhoods because if you haven't seen the houses and you're not from Missouri, they got some cool houses on this really cool road I'm about to show you. This is gonna be Lover's Lane, where some of the nicest houses I have seen up in Missouri are. The historical Lover's Lane. Have fun with this. Some of these houses are just absolutely amazing. I mean, this thing looks like it's something out of Home Alone, or I don't know, I love it. I love these old style homes. They look even better with the snow. I've never seen it with the snow. I've never come up here when it's snowing. Kind of reminds me of Northeast style homes, but Midwest also. There's a squirrel. And there is neighborhoods upon neighborhoods upon neighborhoods. Now, here's something else that like a Louisiana thing that I don't normally see, which is interesting to me. So there's like a little trail down here, this road that goes underneath this, and that has walking trails all over it. And you can literally walk from the southbound side of town all the way through the northbound side of town. And that's cool to have those kind of walking trails. But this should take us all the way back down to the southbound side of town where I started this whole thing. I love how it's tree covered. Now, granted, right now, the trees don't look that good because they're dead in the middle of winter. A lot of different styles of houses around here, which I find really interesting. You'll get these ranch style homes like the one in the corner, and then yet you'll get these cottages, and then damn near mansions. I even see a couple of barn styles in here. And this will also bring us down into some of the older parts of town again. Like I said, we're cutting through, doing a big old circle. And now we're back on Frederick, kind of where we first started. So it's all a big circle. But I will show you off the main drag right here. We're gonna kind of cut, but it gets kind of janky as you turn. Let's see what we'll find. But these homes, like up on the bricks, like up on hills and stuff, so much potential. But just because they have potential don't mean they're fantastic. Depending on your perspective, I would imagine some people would think that this is heaven compared to where they live. But as we leave downtown St. Joe, we're going to be heading to a town called Atchison to check that out. But seriously, I'm on a search for all the small towns. This one's pretty big. And in the next video, we're gonna research real fast. What's the difference between a city, a village, a town, a metropolitan area? We're gonna figure out the levels of different. I wanna know. And now we're gonna head through that industrial section of St. Joe. Why is it that the bus stops always seem to be in the worst possible places? Super industrial down here. Speaking of super industrial, we got some super gas. And there's that overpass where we were on it earlier today. And this area of the city down here in the factories. Ooh, some funny smells. Like it used to be like meat packing or something. I don't know what it is, but I think Tyson Chicken is down here. So the smell of dead chickens is never good. And we're actually crossing over from Missouri and we're gonna be heading into Kansas. So that'll be our second state on this channel. I'm gonna have to figure out what states we've been to on this channel and mark that up so we know. That's another little mission I'm gonna have to set myself out to. And if we were ranking tacos, you gotta go to Taco John's, and they're fantastic. I love Taco John's. And be my guest and tell me in the comment section below if I've missed anything. As we head south on 59, that's about it for St. Joseph. Now we're heading for a town called Atchison, because that's what's next.